Al Ghazala strongly contended, often facing a Merriekh unfortunately, and the cup matches an opportunity, but the miss there and offside. Remember, Al Ghazala has to defeat Las Atalabara in the semi-final. Now they have to compete in with the Merriekh. Both teams are having a higher scoring level that makes them open with the teams playing a fast pace and offensive game. Sarah has to get that ball away. Giving it back to Sarah. David Mako. Rehan is still around. Sampi. Dominic Obui. Massa. Obui again playing it backward to that is David Dara. Rehan. Sambi. Garcia Marsha has to come in, toss it. Now a dangerous but good tackling from Danis Dera. Missing there. Now Ghazala has to make it safe. A cooling break. So the sun is really so hot. They have to take a break to also give them some fresh air. Looking also at today's game, we really see that Ghazala is always so determined in everything that they do. Seeing them standing every bit of their points. I remember they playing in the South Sudan Premier League. They have to do 2-2. That gives them also a way out that in the final they really can do better. Now El Merriekh Betu also has to understand how Al Ghazala is playing, and that gives them also taking call vision of how they can attack and also maybe manage Al Ghazala. Wow.
This is one of the major competitions under the federation, and we would like to appreciate all the prizes and also not forgetting.
And Al Ghazala playing the South Sudan Cup.
This event or this edition, those teams
I think they are 3 years back with the Merriekh of Juba. And this time again, that was 2015. And again, they are coming back to play the South Sudan Cup. And Merriekh winning the South Sudan Cup from 2024-2025. Again is Jamus SC in the penalty shoot that gave them a victory. And today, this time, they are also hoping forward to take this league, the South Sudan Cup. And I remember with the Super Cup also, they have won against Jamus in the penalty shoot. That really a hard time for them. And we don't know if this South Sudan Cup 2025-2026 will also end up in a penalty shoot or what. They're still trying to find a way out. Sambi. Rehan. Giving it to Massa. Rehan again, trying to find a way if Sabeni has to be in or Sabeni has to be there. Trying to control it and misplacing it away. Giving a really good time. Now let's just see what Shiro Mumba has to do that. Giving it a very fast to that is a weak and header. Miss there from that is Seni. Seni has just missed that ball so well. That could be a chance for the team. So with a long one there, Yala Habib has to come in, but Shara has to take that. Now again, Joseph Kenyi playing it backward. That is Lamwol. Lamwol has to get that ball back, giving it to Habib Maya. But Habib has to display that one. Is a long ball for him to get him in. With a long one there, trying to find, let's say, Husseini finding in the middle. That is Tom. And Wall has to come in again. Lamwol, Ghazala. Double Beshen. Joseph Kenyi. Now Beshen has to come in. Rehan has to come. Playing it to that's Mongo. Rehan playing it a long way to Hussein, but tackling there and finding a way. A foul given, a dangerous place by the way. If Raja has to allow, I think Hussein to go, he will have not cost this ball because I think Lamwol is also standing behind him. But there is a miscommunication that happens between the two players that allow the penalty to happen because I mean not the penalty but allow the foul to happen if maybe the jump has to see clearly and maybe give a chance to Husseini to come in and the Wall is going to be intercepting that ball. It's a dangerous situation whereby Merriekh Ghazala has to maybe secure it out and that can give them another hope, but it's really difficult for the two and that's why the jump has to be awarded a yellow card. Let's see what this free kick can really mean to the team at Merriekh. Chikiti standing by, and we have Mangasi Justin standing by. Kataya Masa also standing by. We can see really these are all guys who are very dangerous when it comes to free kick. But let's see what Mangasi has to do. Mangasi and Sampi, Osmani is also standing by. These two guys are really so active when it comes to free kick. Now, fair play from Bagasi. And Hung has to intercept that one right away. Minute play. Ghazala 0 and Merriekh 0. Now here's another dangerous one coming into the box. Clear out by the goalkeeper. He has to get it right there, Alberto. Now Beshen. Killer out by Mungo. Now Sampi was many. Sampi playing it right to Dominic Bui, but missing that. Sarah has to come in. Chikidi. Good clearings. Get it up. By Sabine Hosseini. Another one for Masha. Masha, by the way, they're giving it a long way. Take it out there. I think Ciro Mongo failed to get that one. If Masa has to play just a little bit of tactics. And I think that would be a chance for Mongo to get it right. or maybe to cross into the team. Now, headed out by Rehan. And tackle there, Habib, but Habib has to misplace it halfway. Masha, 1-on-1 with Sabi. There's handball. Mahmoud is taking that free kick, right? Headed out. Now Chikini on as George. Today his performance is really dropping. I don't know what happened. Abraham Judar. Abraham, very active, very strong. Now Langur trying to give it a long way, but taken out by that is Smawi Sarah. Rehan taking it, trying to block it away from that is Ayub for and he has to be given a foul. Now here is Husseini trying to come in, but he has been blocked up by that is Jama Samba. Looking at the fitness, the Jama is really so strong and so fit to block even Sabini, who really tried to give a lot of pressure to Ghazala. Chigiri. Smith. Abuin. Sampi. Taken out by Chidar for Ghazala. Now Merriekh has to take it again. Chikiri. Dominic Abuin. Keeping it the wrong way there to that Rehan. Now giving to Masa. Masa is very active. Masa. Sambi. Oh, good tackle there from Sambi. In the box. But could that be a payout? Could that be a penalty? In the dangerous line, actually. That is so bad. He has to get it right by dribbling, a skill kind of dribbling, showing exceptional. Coming lonely right away and trying to give a shot. He has been blocked out from that. That is really so good, so good. From that Sembi, Osmani, who tried to give a win and tried to lead the team away from the stress and giving it to the back of the net, but he has been blocked away from the defenders of Ghazala. The referee is still trying to find a way where he can decide to put the ball, and that's what we can see. Will it be out of the box or inside the box? And I can see the referee is coming out of the box. That could be really a good chance for the team. And Ghazala to also defend it right. Impressive kind of game right up here at Juba National Stadium, seeing the number of supporters giving support to the two teams. You can see that really these two teams are loved so much. It is really so difficult for Ghazala to overcome this. And Chikiti is standing by. The us see if he has to take it right for the team. Chicken is standing by, and we have Oseni also standing by. Let us see how these two teams go. Chickadee, kill it out. Another one now headed out by, that is Joseph Kenyi, and Paul. That Alberto giving it a long way. Now Abraham clear out. Now it's my way. Sarin has to give it again. Giving it there to that's Sydney coming in. Now Lamwar has to take it there. Now David Picture missing that. He's trying to find where Ayub and also Oyala is. But I think Habibu has to miss, and also Ayub is out of that. Sempi, Masa, Sebidamu. A good tackling. Will that be a foul again? I think he was on run, and he has to be, he has to collide together with the Jama. I don't know. The ball was a run actually, but he has to be given that foul because let me say Sami Oseni is on run also, and the two have a run, so they had to be given that foul. But let us see. If Jama has to continue with this play, I think it will be awarded a red card because he has a yellow card. 15 minutes, and now he has to meet another one. That shows that really this side is in a terrible moment. This time is Masha either Sabhi Osmani who is going to take it, because this is dangerous, and when you look at the stamp, that shows that really there is a good victory coming in. Hit it! Goal! He has got it! I have seen right one right coming in. That is from Ismail Sarah. They're all the way from the defending side coming into the box to give a victory for the team. And Merriekh Bentiu. That is a 1-in. It's called by Jose number 45, none other than Ismail Sarah, who has just given right for the team. El Merriekh 1, El Ghazala 0. That is so fantastic. That is so good. All the way from the descending side, coming to give a goal and a victory for the team. And I have just spoken it. I say like this could be another chance for the team, because they have missed so far 3 free kick offs, and now this is the 4th free kick that gives them a victory. Sumawe has really make it right away for the team. El Merriekh, El Ghazala really come back from that. That is a question that you and I can see right now. El Ghazala, Sabidamod, Lamwar, taken out by El Ghazala. Now Chikidi playing it backward. It's Mary Sarah who is also there. David Mongol giving it to Rehan. Now Rehan with a long one, bring it to Seni again. Dangerous man with a dangerous tactic. Coming in, putting on Jose 17. Now here is Sudan missing it again. Clear out by, that is servitor mode, trying to find a way, and War is already down. That is so support from this Merriekh who has really given a victory for the team. Now there is born to have. Now Vela had to take that. A good tackling there from now Dominic Obi, giving it to Seni again. Seni play out. Little bit of that, but missing that. Now Abraham Chidar finding a long way to that is David Version, and he has to get that one right. David Version playing into that's Habib. Habib is still 2-on-1, but finding it difficult to get that one back because he has been blocked in by that Shireen together with let me see, Rin, and we have Benghazi, who is also standing by the left side. That has blocked really Habib to get out of that position. But let us see what Ghazala has to do next from this hour. Long one there from David Magot. Claire headed out. Now Masha finding it right. Osani has to come in, but a foul committed again is the Jama. Giving it away. Giving it a short one and a long one together to Chikiti, who has really a lot of pressure. Rehan giving it right way to that is David Dera, who is also known as Derek. Rehan again. The long one, trying to fight in Justin has to get that one right, but the ball has to come from behind again. That's Ciro Mungo. I'm tackling there, Simbi. Usmani giving it to Hossein. Now Hossein has to come in again, Hossein. And there's no foul given. Now the referee has to say you need to wake up and go. Lamwar is still trying to find a way, playing it to Abraham Chidar. Abraham Chidar with the tackling, but Sabi has to give it there, and the referee has to say there is a foul. Clear out by let's say Rahan. What a good tackling from Habib. Now giving it to David. That's Abraham Chidar. Tackle together with David Weber. And finding Masha already down. As I was expecting a foul, but the referee said there is nothing there. You need to just get up and start your game. What a good tackling from that is really ball from that is David who tried to pull back. That is who is trying to pull that is Osim. Very good tackling there from Ayub, but that is really a dangerous foul. Merriekh is really warming up so seriously, giving a lot of pressure. Rehan with a long one, headed back. And the goalkeeper has to get it right. That is Alberto, so strong and so active when keeping that one. Beto. Giving it to, that's Dejama. Now Dejama plays so well, so fast. Ayub, but he has to be taken away by that guy. I think Ghazala is also hoping for a chance coming. Let's see if Ghazala has to get that free kick like Merriekh did to them before. You can see how the coaches of Merriekh really shouting out, telling the players to keep it right, but David Mokot has to get that one. That's really so good of David Mokot right away from the goalkeeping side of Merriekh. Merriekh is still leading with a goal to 0, scored by Jose number 45 for team. Merriekh now, Lamward giving it the right. That is Baton. Now coming into Oyela had to miss that chance again. That is Habib, but that is already offside. We're still live here at Juba National Stadium. the South Sudan Cup final between El Ghazal of Wow and El Merriekh Bentiu. And here, 3 added minutes into the first half, and El Merriekh is still leading by a goal to nil in the first half. Now here is Sumeni with a crushing. Another chance for Husseini. Oh my goodness, Husseini Alston missed that chance. Husseini! Oh my goodness. He tried to keep it right. For the team. Looking at where he has been blocked in, but trying to, do some dribbling and also tactics that he has the skill and experience of doing it right. Now here is Ayub coming in for El Ghazal. Ayub giving it to David Benson. Benson is still around now, giving it to Sabiramu with a crush. Into the back, headed, missed there. And here's another one. Joseph Kenyi, but missing that one. That could be an exceptional kind of chance for El Ghazal if they can really utilize it right. Abraham Chidar. Abraham Chidar is seen giving that one to David Beshan to Joseph Kenyi. Another one there to Abraham, but missing that one. Trying to give it a little bit of shot. You can see how really the percentage of this game are working out for these two teams. That shows that Al Ghazal really come up with a determination and a good time. The foul committed again is Danny Stone. Yes, so ladies and gentlemen, we have come to the end of the first half after a crucial battle between the two teams in the first half, whereby we see El Merriekh leading by a goal to nil. And now we go for a break. When we come back, we still get a lot from Juba National Stadium.
مشاهدين ومتابعين اس اس اف اي في استديو التحليل المسخر مع كابتن ومحلل الفني كوتش ادمون مدرب السابق لفريق مريخ بنتيو وسابق له تعامل مع نادي غزالة في السابق. مرحبا بك كوتش ادمون.
يا اهلا وسهلا بكم واهلا بكل المشاهدين بتاعتنا في نهاية كاس جنوب السودان.
اوكي كوتش ادمون، الشوط الاول سريعا نسبة على ضيق الوقت. الشوط الاول بين مريخ والغزالة انتهت بتفوق نادي المريخ بهدف عن طريق اللاعب عصام.
هو صحيح لو شاهدنا المباراة يمكن نشوف أول حاجة طريقة اللعب بتاع الفريقين. يمكن الغزالة دخل المباراة بطريقة 4-2-3-1 والمريخ دخل بطريقة 4-3-3. أما أسلوب اللعب يمكن احنا قاعدين نشاهد أساس إنه الغزالة كانت يلعب بتقتل دفاعي وبعدك يلعب إرسال طويلة كلف المريخ المريخ يا مدافعين، وما نجح في ذلك لأنه المريخ قاعد يمتاز بطول الخامة وبره بجيد القراءة بتاع الكرات الطويلة. ايضا يمكن المريخ يستخدم اسلوب استراتيجيه معينه اساس انه في الدفاع عمق الدفاع ويقلل يكثف من المخالفات، ويمكن كان يستخدم اكثر من المخالفات ومن خلال المخالفه جاب منه هدف الاول في دقيقه 33. ده استراتيجيه المريخ لانه شايفين في تقتل في الدفاع بتاع الغزاله، والدفاع كان ما اداه الغزاله ما اداه مساحه انه يقوم باقتراحات، فهو لازم يرجع لاستراتيجيه ثانيه اللي هو شنو؟ يعمل مخالفات امام المرمى بتاع الغزاله ويستفيد منه، وهذا ما جات منه الهدف الاول في دقيقه 33.
غزالة في ربع ساعة الأولى من دقيقة 1 حتى دقيقة 15 كان الأفضل نوعا ما هجوميا من المريخ. فريق بدأ بمبادرة ممتازة جدا خاصة في السايد الأيمن، وشاهدنا فريق دائما بيعتمد على تبادل بتاعت مراكز بين أيوب واللاعب أولي حبيب وأيضا ديفيد فانستين.
سي فعلا هو كلامك صحيح. كذلك دخل المباراه بالشوط الاول في ربع ساعه الاول اساس انه كان داري باغة فريق المريخ، والمريخ عرف كيف اساس انه يتعامل معه. عدم استمراريه بتاع الغزاله دخل المريخ شنو في جو المباراه، والمريخ بدا يستجي غزاله حبه حبه وبدا يضغط غزاله على رواق الايسر للفريق الغزاله اللي هو في اتجاه لاعب امود. هو ده كان اكثر الفعاليه بتاع نادي المريخ كان في الحته دي، وشفنا الحركه كثيره جدا. قتل ايوب، خلى ايوب اساسا ما يستخدم، لازم ايوب يرجع اساسا يساعد عمود، ونجح فريق مريخ يمكن الشوط الاول في هذا الاسلوب. وبالدليل على ذلك انه الفاول المخالفه جاء من نفس السايد وسجلوا منه الهدف الاول.
وفقا لهذا في الشوط الاول شاهدنا في عمليه بتاعت السحب قد تحصل دائما في مركز بتاع الظهير الايمن اللي هو بيتواجد فيه اللاعب عمود. شاهدنا انه اللاعب شاباني رقم 3 دائما بيتحرك خلف عمود، وهو بيسحب عمود الى مناطق العاليه عشان شاباني يحاول انه يستغل المساحه اللي بتكون في دايره. حتى مع اللقطه بتاعت الخطا اللي جاءت منه الهدف كان بنفس الطريقه. ماذا يحتاج غزاله في الشوط الثاني خاصه في مثل هذه الجزئيات؟
على غزاله ان يخش الشوط الثاني بالتوازن لحدود دقيقه 15 دقيقه 20، بعد ذاك افرض شخصيتك لانه هي مباراه نهائيه وما عندك فرصه ثانيه اساسيه انك تقدم، لانه ياك جمهور وياك تقدم كره اللي عليك. صح انت كمدرب لازم يكون عندك استراتيجيات، لكن لازم كمان يكون عندك شجاع، يكون عندك جرأه اساسيه انه انا لازم اعمل حاجه. لانه شاهدنا في الشوط الاول يمكن غزاله ما عنده فرصه، وانت جاي كاستيب ما عندك فرصه حاجه تلعب على شنو. فنرجع نقول قد يكون المدرب بدا باستراتيجيه اساسيه انه العب تقاتل دفاعي، وبعد ذاك الشوط الثاني انا فاجئ فريق المريخ، ونتمنى نشاهد في الشوط الثاني اساسيه انه الجمهور رجال نادي الغزاله اساسيه يستمتع بالمباراه. انا ككوتش اكيد حكوت 25 دقيقه هلعب بنفس اسلوبي تقاتل الدفاع اساسيه انه المريخ ما سجل في هدف ثاني، بعد ذاك انا لازم تبقى الحل البديل ذاته انا لما العب لو بلوك لازم اكون اني شنو مرتدات. انا ما شايف مرتدات لفريق الغزاله، لما العب لو بلوك لازم يكون مرتدات تكون سريعات. فنتمنى اساسا انه مدرب فريق الغزاله يشتغل الشيء ده اكيد، لانه في بطء في دفاع المريخ بصراحه. لو اشتغلت مرتدات من حول اكيد حتسجل هدف ولا هدفين.
المريخ في الشوط الاول الاكثر استحواذا، احتكار الكره، عمليه بتاع التدوير. لو لاحظنا اداء المريخ في اخر مباريات للمريخ سواء كان في الدوري او في الكاس بتمحور على اللاعب ديريك. ما هو تعليقك في مستويات التي يقدمها اللاعب؟
يمكن نقول كوتش ابو روما لقى الجوهره بتاعه او لقى الموسم بتاعه في هذا اللاعب، تحسين هو قاعد يستخدمه وفعلا اللاعب قاعد تديله الشيء اللي هو ديره، وده يعني زي ما بقول حساسه الموسم. فالابروما طبعا هو يمكن في موسم كامل قاعد في نادي المريخ وايري فسي خلاص لقى الجوهره بتاعته سنه قاعد يشتغل عليها، ودار يحسم الدوري عشان يصير يتوج ببطولتين، وده من حقه كهو مدرب. ايضا غزاله يجب الان يحاول اساسينه لازم يدرك اساسينه كمان هو انه فرصه في تمثيل، يعني عشان انك فرصه في التمثيل لازم تقنع جمهورك اساسينه لما توصل مرحله التمثيل الجمهور يقتنع اساسينه الفريق ده هو قادر قامر وعامل على عليك وخلي باقي شنو لارض الميدان.
مريخ 45 دقيقة متبقي، ماذا يحتاج مريخ حتى يضاعف النتيجة أو يحافظ على النتيجة؟
على المريخ عليه إضافة النتيجة أساسا إنه يحسم المباراة ويقتل غلو معنوية في فريق الغزالة، لأنه الغزالة خطر بصراحة كده. لو شاهدت يمكن في 10 مباريات الأخيرة للغزالة يمكن الغزالة ما كسر من كرة جاموس الكسر، الغزالة ما كسر أي مباراة، والغزالة له نزعة هجومية كبيرة جدا يمكن يفاجئ المريخ في الشوط الثاني. فعلى المريخ لازم يسجل الهدف الثاني أو هدفين أساسا يحسم المباراة، والغزالة أيضا يمكن يهود بقوة أساسا يعدل النتيجة ويمكن يجيب هدف التقدم ويقتل المباراة ويشيل الكاس.
شاهدنا اللاعب منار في عملية بتاعت الإهمال، هل خروج اللاعب رقم 19 من صفوف فريق الغزالة حيأدي نوع من التوازن والشكلية في الثلث الأخيرة دخول منار؟
اكيد، لانه منار وديفيد وشيدير هم لعيبه متفاهمين، ومام ايوب كلهم لعيبه متفاهمين وبيلعبوا كرات الصغيره، ويمكن دي الميزه اللي فقدها غزاله ما قاعد يلعب كورته، غزاله ليبلو بلوغ قاعد يلعب كره طويله، عشان كده فقط القوه بتاعه. غزاله بيلعب كره صغيره وبعدك شنو بينتقل من الناحيه الدفاعيه للناحيه الهجوميه. هسه غزاله فقد الشيء ده، اكيد بدخول لاعب منار يمكن نشاهد غزاله في حفظ حالاته من الناحيه الهجوميه.
دفاعيا الغزالة لم يظهر بشكل ممتاز خاصة في التوازن والشكلية أو النظام بتاع الدفاع. أخطاء كثيرة سواء كان في التمريرات، خروج متأخر، ما في أي نوع من التوازن. ما هو الحل في الشوط الثاني على علم انه مريخ يملك اللاعبين بجوده فنيه عاليه جدا امثال اللاعب كير منار في الدقه؟ لو تم عمليه بتاعت ادخال اللاعب في الشوط الثاني سيكون الاداء بتاع المريخ في الثلث الاخير بشكل مختلف.
على دفاع الغزالة عليه أن يستخدم الذكاء في مباريات مثل هذه، لازم تستخدم الذكاء وتستخدم المرونة وتستخدم الهدوء، لأنه المدافعين الموجودين في الغزالة ما نقول أساسا إنه كبرتهم عالية، لكن إنهم كبرة وسط، فلما يستخدم أساسا يطلع بأفضل نتائج ممكنة. فعلا كلامك صح، لو خشش لو دخل لاعب مخير أو أي لاعب فريق مريخ، لأنه مريخ ممتاز بفرديات، يمكن يخلق مشكله لفريق الغزاله، بالدليل اساسا انه فريق الغزاله انه كرت في عمق الدفاع بتاعه في افضل مدافع له في الموسم هذا الموسم. فاذا انطرد هذا اللاعب اكيد الغزاله حيخش في مشكله. فالغزاله يتعامل بمرونه باحترافيه باسلوب مرن، يعني مرن وطاقتك دفاعيه عاليه اساسا انه ما يوصل لشنو للكروت، ويستخدم الذكاء اكثر حاجه اساسا يطلع بشنو بالكره ويوصل الى وسط الملعب وبعدك يمرر للاعب الوسط.
في أقل من 30 ثانية ما هو توقعك في باقي 45 دقيقة المتبقي في الشوط الثاني؟
توقعاتي غزاله في الشوط الثاني في ربع ساعه الاول حيحاول اساسا يدرك النتيجه، وبيحاول بكل امكانيات اساسا يدرك النتيجه، وده لو ما مشى بالتوازن يمكن يخلق من وراه صخرات كبيره جدا، يمكن مساحات كبيره جدا، يمكن المركز يستفيد منه يسجل الهدف الثاني.
شكرا جزيلا كوتش ادمون. كان معنا المحلل الفني كوتش ادمون حسن. نعود سريعا الى الزميل روني في كنترول روم. دمتم الى اللقاء.
Yes, so ladies and gentlemen, welcome back after the break. And right away, we went for break when Merriekh Benchi was leading by a goal to nil. And it's scored by jersey number 20, that's 45. That is not other Ismaili, that is Sharai, who have just made a victory for the team of Merriekh Benchi. And now we are back on the second half, whereby we are going to see what Merriekh Benchi and also El Ghazala will do. If they can do a comeback, then definitely we will see a penalty shoot coming into this game. And right away, we see Abraham Chidar coming in for the team Al Ghazala. Now playing it backward to Ward. Lam Ward with a long one there, trying to find where that is Ayub is. And Ayub has to misplace that ball because it is very far from him. Now David Magod has to play very fast too. That is Shari. Now Shari has to come in, the goal scorer for Team Al Merriekh, and giving it a long way. Now Chikidi, Tor, Derrick, Rehan, Masa, with a good packing. Marsha, still Marsha, playing it well to, that is Bangazi. Now Masa again. Masa with a clear, and killer out by the Jama for Team Al Ghazala. And still the ball is on run. Now Amot has to come in. Abraham Jadar. Cloud now Osmani, Sampi with a crossing, try to find where Chikiri is. And Chikiri is very far from the ball and he has to get that one again, but that is already foul. Coming again is that is Gabriel Gum. Gabriel Gum has to give it a long way. Now Sipi again, and it's a throw in for Team Al Ghazala. Now Habib with a very fast throw in and giving it there, but you can see their way there is really also favoring and so good after experiencing the past hour, the past 45 minutes. Then there's really a good move coming in for this side. David Magog, Smewe, Shari, Chikidi. Now Al Ghazal has to take that one right. Lamour, Al Ghazal. Now Rehan has to take that one off. And it's still we have seen Coach Chan coming in for the team Al Ghazal earlier. And also Bangasi. Now Dominic Obui playing it back to Rehan. Now Rehan has to return it again to Dominic Obui. Now playing it a long one there. That's the big Derrick. Now killer out. By that is Lamour. And Mungo has to get that ball back instead of going out. Now Sampi, Tapidabui, playing it backward. Derrick has to return the ball again to, that's David Magog. And Rehan has to come in. Now Omut, missing that one. Now Tong has to play it fairly and giving a hard time for Omut. Sebit, who is also trying to make things right for Team Al Ghazal. Now Lamour with a good play. I think Al Ghazal has come back with some changes, and in the second half you can see the pressure is already dropping the side of Merriekh with a lot of balls and chances. Now Mongo with a long one there, headed out by Hosseini. And is a throwing in for Team Al Ghazal. Lamour. David Benson playing it back to War again. Now Lam is still trying to check in and giving it a long one. Now here is Johnson. But killer out by that is Mongo. And again Al Ghazal has to come back. Now that is Gabriel Gung playing it to, that is Lamour again. And now David Benson, 1-on-2. Now Dominic Obui has to play it to Chikidi. And Chikidi has to get a chance. Now playing it and packing it backward. You know, trying to give it a long way. Now Massa into the box! Massa! Oh my goodness, Massa has got that ball right. What a good assist from Chikidi, and keeping it right is already 2-0. I mean, yeah, that is so fantastic, a fantastic goal from Massa, adding its second goal of Merriekh Bentiu, make it so fantastic. A cross from that is Chikidi, the team captain, putting on jersey number 10, and a good shot from that is Massa. The goalkeeper was thinking like the game is getting out of the box, but it has to hit the ball and return back into the net. That is really so good from that is Gatia Masha, who has doubled the score again for the team. It is 2-0. 2-0. It is going to be a hard time for Al Ghazal to come back indeed. Seeing this kind of play in the second half has given them some morale, but now this one has demoralized them completely. But we can see the confidence is still in the players. I think they can do something. Ayub is still running. Ayub has to get that ball again, but he has to fell down. Now Tong has to take that ball. And let us see how he can calculate that ball right. Tong giving it to Habib. Now Habib again. Chan hit it. Habib missing that chance at the ball. He has to hit the goalkeeper. That's really so dangerous. The ball was up and the goalkeeper was to clear that ball out. Then they have to collide. Giving it to Habib. And the referee is trying to call in for the doctors to come and assess the situation. That is really so good if the goalkeeper could recover from that. That can give a still a motive. Chikidi. Taken out from Masharin. Now Masa offside. But I think Merriekh has really get some chances of giving some hit for the team now into the box, but headed out, and Mungo has to really fail a little wide. Rahan. I see how the fans are really jubilating. Abraham Chitar. Mongo, Simpi. Now here's chance for Hussein San. The goalkeeper has to come in to assist. Headed out by, that is Bangasi. Now Chikidi. And Habibu is really playing now a fair ball. I don't know what has happened to him today. Pulling back. That is Chikidi. Merriekh Sharian has to take that very fast because they got no time. Now Rehan. Mohongo. Playing it back to Rehan. And they are foul. I don't know what happened. He's throwing in. The referee has to give that one a fair play. Now Habib. Habib has to get that again. But finding Rehan and that's a Derek. They are really on him so serious. Abraham. Habib. Abraham again. Abraham has to cross now. Here's David Besson. But David Besson has to misplace that ball. David Magon. Now Lam. Now Boom has to take that. Playing it to Chan. Now Bangasi has to get it there. Now Ayub. But there's foul. You can see the pressure from the side of Al Ghazal really give him them really a chance that Al Ghazal can do everything in this minutes. They are not afraid. They come with a lot of energy, a lot of motivation and confidence. But only that there are no chances coming into their ways of winning. Now Chedar with a long one in the box, headed out. Now Rayhan again. Now Bangasi again, but playing it there now. Chikidi on run. Chikidi Tor on him there. Now take it there by Gabriel. Now Gabriel has to misplace that, giving it to that's Abraham, and Chan has to take that. Habib again. Habib now. Chan has to get it right, but foul has to be awarded here. Can see the referee is also trying to come up after stating that really it's a foul. But the manager and the assistant, the coach, are also complaining that there's nothing there. Now Abraham Chidar with a long one in the box, but missed there. Takes a corner kick. This is a physical corner kick for the team Al Ghazal. But out of the 5, they have never utilized one right, even just a little bit. Let us see this 5th corner, if they can really utilize it right, then it's going to be a good comeback from them. Now Ayub with the long one, hit it, but missed there from Omud Sebit, who is really thinking of something. I don't know what could be that, because if he's aware or focusing on that ball, then I think he can do something for the team. David Mogot, Chikidi still on one, playing it backward again to Mogot. Now Mogot has to find way, playing it to Rehan. Now Rehan giving it to Dominic Abui. Sempi again. Smeni play out by Tong for Al Ghazal. It's a goal kill. I think the goalkeeper is trying to delay a little bit. Had a good let us see if they can really do something from this. They are trying to come and also help out. Al Merriekh fans are really giving a lot of motivation, and also Al Ghazal are never giving up. A foul awarded, a dangerous foul. And let us see what really. Saying the assistant calls for Merriekh is really something. Giving effort and also showing a lot of confidence from the players. That shows that really Al Merriekh serious. What is that? I think they have to have the whistle first, then they have to play.
Sambi. Playing it back to Rehan. Now Dominic Obui. Playing it to Das Mungo. Masa. Gatia Masa. Taken away from him. And he has to get that on. Now Hosseini has to come back. Now that is Dijama. Playing it to David Benson. For El Ghazal. Benson is still playing it there to Habib. But Habib has to get it fairly back. Good packing from Chikidi. And David Benson has to get that ball again. Now Tong. Now Tong has to play that. Tong playing it again. Abraham Chida. He has to delay a little bit to align. Gatia Masa. Rehan. Derrick. Rehan again playing it back to Mongo. And they really come into the passes. Now Rehan has to send it away, giving a long one there to Hosseini, and headed out by that is Dijama from Al Ghazal side. That gave El Merriekh a throw in. Dominic Obui. Bangasi Justin. Chikidi. Bangasi. Chikidi. Simpi. Justin again. But has to throw that one away. Now Gabriel Gum with a long one and hit it. But the foul is read out. Can see how Habib is really playing a hot game. Again, is that's the goal scorer, Al Shari. Now Rehan is having some, a plan behind there. I don't know what he has to do. Mahmoud Sabit. Lamor. Habib. John. David Benson. Gabriel Gum with a cross. Hit it there. Another one, Habib. But he has to try it for the first time since he has been playing the last 45 minutes. He has never tried a shot. And this is his first shot that he has to try, but he has to get out of the box and even away from the goalkeeper. If he continues to try, I think he's going to get a chance of even giving goals. Remember, he is a goal scorer, a goal machine for the team El Ghazal, together with David Benson. They are leading also on the top of the top scorer from the South Sudan Premier League, standing with some 8 goals. Now see Al Merriekh have already set their star on fire. Derrick, Dominic Obui, Bangasi, Obui again. Now Bangasi. That's a really dangerous foul. If Bangasi could get that opportunity, I think it's going to be a dangerous. Seeing the game of El Ghazal today is full of fouls. I don't know what has really happened to their side. There's no single ball going out from their side without a foul. And this is another dangerous free kick. Seeing Bangasi taking that, and also Simpi Osmani, who has really scored a lot of goals using a free kick. But he has to use that one a long way out of the box even, but trying it there. And we can see like of Eric coming in, and we have seen also Ker Mangar, who is warming up for the team. This is also a goal machine for the Merriekh. Masa Chikidi intercepted out by Abraham Chidar and David Benson. Gabriel Gum with a good tactic of play. He had to send it a little bit away from him. Now coming in, Abraham Chidar Abraham, and a foul given. David Vincent. Omot. Chan. Tong. Very good play from Tong. Omot has to get that. Now Lamward. Habib. Now Chan again coming. Chan. But they really has to work on this because Chan's coming even has changed nothing, though he has been trying so hard. And they have to work from the forward side. Abib, I think, is also feeling so tight right now. And also seeing Ayub after giving a lot of pressure. But now the performance have reduced since the second half started. He's not giving it like before. Now Hosseini Sama Masa missing that chance. No, he's a guy you cannot even. He's coming to take the ball right away from you. You can just get surprise of him coming by so to kick a ball. Masa is really so active. He has scored couples of goals for the team of Merriekh in a different league. Especially with the Premier League, he has scored couples of goals, leading the teams. Abram. Now Chan has to misplace that, and Gabriel has to get that again. Headed by Bangassi. Chikidi. Now Lamwar has to come, but finding this communication here. Now Omot Sabit with a cross. Omot! Oh, that's really so good. If that could be close, I think the goalkeeper will be away from the pitch because that is hard. It can really shake the goalkeeper. Tom. Tajama. Lamwar, Ghazala. Ghazala has tried so far 2 attempts, but on target at 1 off. That's me 3 attempts. Abraham Chidar. I've seen the confidence really from the players of Ghazala. They really never scared of any, though they are really playing with a lot of energy and effort. They play normal without any pressure from somewhere. They really feel like they can still come from behind. A long one there. Now Hosseini. Yeah, dangerous. And the goalkeeper has to play that one again apparently. Now David Benson. Taken out by Mungo. Now Mungo with a cross in the box. Hassan has to miss that chance. A corner kick for Merriekh Bentu. Opportunity, but they have to miss that. Habib. Dominic Obui. Dominic Obui again playing it backward. Now Sami Sarin. But here Habib has to get that ball. Now Chidar playing that one to Chan. Now Chan trying to find a way of shooting it at. But nowhere. Good play from Tong. That is a barrier. '72 minutes. Al Merriekh 2, Al Ghazala 0. Al Ghazala has to walk that. Playing it to Lam. Now Lam with a long one there, Chan. But he could get that ball right. Now David Magot has to play just a failing game. Playing it to Rehan. And Rehan has to come back. Playing it to that say Shireen. Now Shireen has to play back to David Magot, but feeling it, there is a really congested place for him to leave that. Now Abraham Chidar. Abraham. A good play from that Lam War. Now David Veshen. Dominic has to clear that. Now playing it to Dijama. Now Dijama playing that to Gabriel Goom. Now in the box. Missing there. Abraham Chidar again. Chan. Clear out by that is Mongo. Now Lam Gabriel. Playing that one again. Habib. Playing that to David Besson. Habib again. Finding that, playing that to Gabriel. Now Chan playing to Ayub. Ayub now with a cross. Missing that chance there from Chan. And I think Chance has to utilize that. Another chance for David. But David couldn't make that right. I think they really been trained so well in giving some shots. Now, a long one there from Chikidi to Massa. And let us see what Massa can do. Massa one-on-one with the Lam Massa. The goalkeeper has to get that ball. He really shot that one. Is a long one. If that could be a goal, then that is really a fantastic goal. That is really been assist. Now Tom. Chong playing to Chan. And Chan playing it to Dijama. Now Dijama coming. Dijama trying to check who he can play to. Playing it back to that is David Benson. Now this means Benson has to send that one a long way to that's Omud Sabit. And Omud sending it back to Lamwar. Now Lamwar playing it to Chan. Now Chan again to Omud. But Omud has to really find it difficult for him to get that one, and holding that is holding that is a Masha, because Masha is blocking him so serious and he could get that ball out. Lamwar. Dijama. Benson. He has been pushed out for that, and that's really a ball given. Yes, he got it right. He's been pushed out by that is Dominic. Now Habib. Dijama with the cross. Clear out by that Serene. And that's really dangerous. I think the referee is going to warn Shireen. I don't know what has happened. I think this could be the last warning for Shireen. Lamkung. Tong. 7 minutes. Now Merriekh has to take that ball. Masha giving it right to Hossein. Now Hossein playing it back to Masa. Now Hossein has to cross it fairly. If Sampi or Sameni has to get that, I think it's going to be dangerous now. Habib, a foul. The center. A lot of fouls in this game. That is uncountable of them now. From the both teams, I don't know. This shows that really it is a championship. Struggling is not an easy one. To get a win from this team, Al Ghazal, even El Merriekh, it's a hard one. Now Lamour with a trial, another one, goal! He got it right there. Another goal. What a nice goal from that is Ayub, giving it just a simple way. The goalkeeper has to get that. Good one. It's a good one. I think a good one. You can see the fans from the side of Al Ghazal jubilating for that in 70. That shows that Al Ghazal can come back from that moment. And Ayub was been waiting for this moment until he has to get that one, because in the first half he has really been performing and struggling to bring it right for the team. That's really a blunder from 35. That is Chan trying to give it a blow there, and you can see how Dijama is really flying up. That shows that they are really taking their defending system right now and giving them some confidence into that. Now, Gabriel Long, David Benson, taken away. Now Dominic away for Al Merriekh. Simpi, Osmani, Derrick, and pushed away by Chan, and he has to play it back fairly. A foul. Now substitution for the team. El Merriekh coming out is Jose number 10. That is Chikidi, and also we have number 22 coming in. And that's Sempi Osmani coming out. Now, could that be? That is the 24. Eric coming in for Team El Merriekh. That means this substitution really is going to change something. Seeing Eric coming in, replacing that's me Osmani, that shows that really there is a great move coming out. And Chikidi coming out for that is number 22, none other than the two-mate who is coming in for the team Al Merriekh. Now Sherry, Derrick. Now tackle on down. Al Ghazal has to come with a lot of energy. And another one, good position from there across in the box. 2-on-1. Another one from a chance, but Chance could not get that one. And I think the pressure is really getting high and high and high for the two teams after couples of substitution. It's 80 minutes now. Al Ghazal 1, Al Merriekh 2. And all fans are expecting a draw in this game, but I don't know how this can work out for Al Ghazal. I think they really to put a lot of strength into this game. Omar Sabit, Chan, Omar again. Now Dominic, now Masa coming in, clear out by Dijama. A corner kick. That's really so good from Ayub after looking so well. Let's see this corner kick, what Masha has to send to the team. Master playing it backward to Merriekh. Merriekh is always so dangerous when coming to shot. No fast touch, fast shot. Headed out by Merriekh. Now Lamwar for Ghazala. Habib playing it there to Ayub. Now Ayub has to get that ball out. I take it there by Tutmate. Now Tutmate has to give it there. Now deprivation for Ghazala. Now Lam Gabriel has to delay a little bit. And now Bangasi Justin has to come and assist. Now Derek Veshen. Lamwar. Ghazala headed out by Darcy Shireen. Now Ghazala again coming in. Tone. With a good play. Playing that one too. That is a Chan now. Chan putting on Jesus 14. And he has to make it a little bit. And there's no offside there. Omud coming here with a crossing. Headed out. There's no one here. Habib is playing out there. And he has to play that one again back. Now Gabriel. Lam Gabriel playing there again. And clear out by that is Justin Bangasi. And I think the referee is trying to call. The goalkeeper is already down. That's a debit. My God. If Ghazala can get 2 chances like what Ayub has did, I think they will go for a penalty shoot. Because the pressure you can see from the players and even the coach, you can see that there are really a lot of things that are coming up. See, the assistant coach is trying to talk to Serene. I think there is a miscommunication from them and also there. This is really a good game to watch right away here at Juba National Stadium. The final of the South Sudan Cup between Merriekh and Ghazala. Wow. It's a throwing in for Ghazala. I think the energy Ghazala is taking is really good. Habib, clear that. Now Chadar again. Now here is David Beshen. One-on-one with Sharif. And he has to block him. You can see Mohamed Musa is warming up. I think Merriekh is looking forward to add another goal after a long time and a long moment for Mohamed Musa. Though this season he has not been active playing in the pitch. The 86-minute play at Ghazala 1, Merriekh 2. Bangasi headed there by Derek Dera. Now Lamwar has to come and assist Abraham Chidar. Mahmoud with the long one there. Killer by Rehan. Now Mongo Merriekh headed out by Lam Gabriel. Lam Gabriel is really so active on his side. Let us see what Bangasi has to do here. Bangasi playing there fairly to Seni and clear out by Lam Gabriel. Now David Beshen, the man strongly and making processes and also tactics for the team to come out of this blow. Bangasi has to take that throw in again for team like Merriekh. Long one there. Now Hussein. Hussein is 1-1, but a goal kick given. And there's no more delay. The goalkeeper, Albert, is really working hard, trying to see Chan. And Chan playing there to Habib. Now Habib playing there fairly, but he has to control. There is a hurry on this game. I don't know why. They are really hurrying because of time. Now Lam Gabriel. But he has to come also with some full energy. Tutmed. Tutmed is already on run. Tutmed with a cross. Here, Oseni. Oseni has to delay. Eric! Not missing that chance. Now Chan coming in for Al Ghazal. Now good play from Al Ghazal. Now taken away by the Shireen. Now Shireen has to come in, hit it by Dominic Obui. Now here offside. Offside given. Town has to play that one so fast to the Jama. The Jama giving it a long way there in the box. The goalkeeper has to take it so well. I think there is a little bit of delay. The goalkeeper is trying to delay for a little while. And to see Serene saying, don't delay, we need to hurry up. Dominic Obui. Now Massa. David Benson for Al Ghazal. Long. Big offside there. I think Habibu has to delay that a little bit. Seven added minutes. I think with this 7 added minutes, Al Ghazal will really do something, and also Merriekh will do something. This is really so good, and we can see Mohamed Musa is already warming up. In this 7 minutes, what he can do for the team will be so important and significant. David Benson playing it fairly, down ball. The Jama playing it the right way to Sabit Omot. Now Omot coming with a cross, finding Habib. Now Habib Chidar, another one missing. A clear out by Bangasi. Now Bangasi coming in and taking there. There's no handball, right? I think the referee have seen that well, and there foul already given. You can see the fouls are complaining. The pressure is really high. This is a chance for the team. Well, man is already standing by. Now Mohamed Musa is going in, and coming out is Hossein. That is Mohamed Musa putting on jersey 14, and coming out is jersey number 17, Hassani. With a crossing, but he has given it far from the pole. I think he has to play a pass that could be fair for him to really give some strength. Really, this looks like the European Championship. Seeing how Ibrahima is already doing, complaining with the assistant coach together. Clear there. Now Mohamed Musa has to touch the ball for the first time here, but there, a foul. Yes, he has to get there far. No. Habib coming there with a strong energy. Habib still rolling with the ball. Habib, good play from Habib, but there's no way. The referee did not give anything there. And now playing to Tom. Tom trying to give a long way there to that's Ahmad Sabit. Now could Ahmad cross that ball ahead? He has to give it there. Now Chan, another one missing there from that is Ayub. That is absolutely right, and that is absolutely so good for the. I think that could be the good chance for Ayub to make it a history against the team of Al Ghazal, and also giving it back to that is El Merriekh. You know, Ayub, if he has to get that chance, then he is going to be the really guy playing this game with a lot of confidence. And now another one taking there. The referee has to get that one. 3-minute play into the 7 other minutes of the second half. Now Mohamed Musa, the Jama, Ayub is still Ayub playing there, good right away for David Benson. Now Benson coming in, playing it to that is Tong. Now Tong again, playing it backward to that is Amot coming there. Now Abraham Chidara has to play that one fair. That's really fantastic. El Ghazal are giving a lot of stress to El Merriekh right now. If this ball don't end, then I think there is a great thing. You can see no pressure, no opportunity. Since the start of this game, I think El Merriekh has tried 2 chances, but now Al Ghazal are really pouring a lot of chances. Out of the pitch. I think they have to utilize this free kick so much. David Magot. Shmasa. Derrick taken out. Habib. Habib is really playing some kind of game. I don't know what. But let us see what he has to do here. Gabriel. But that's a foul already. I think from the fouls El Merriekh has been getting, and now they have to turn it back to El Ghazal. Seeing them also giving a lot of foul, I think this could be a pressure. Ahmad with a cross. Taken out, intercepted. Now here is Mohamed Musa. Mohamed Musa. Musa. One-on-one. Musa coming in. Musa. Oh my goodness. He missed that one. Musa first touch with a presser. That's really good. That is really good. Let us see what Musa has to do in these remaining minutes. Counting down already. Let us see what Musa has to do in these remaining minutes. Throwing in for Team El Merriekh. Let us see. That's really a hard time. Oh my goodness. No way. Some seconds to go. See, the pressure is really getting high, and I think El Ghazal has to try that. Let us see. Some seconds counting out. El Ghazal coming up. Now Djama. Playing it the right way to Tong. Now Tong with a cross. Giving it to Chan. Now Chan coming in. Chan playing that one. There. is the end of this game. Ladies and gentlemen, what a fantastic match. After a full pressure and a full moment for the team, Merriekh Bentiu has to walk away with a trophy for the second time here at Juba National Stadium. The first was from 2024-2025 against it's really so good after winning. You can see the jubilation of the teams and also the management is so excited and so happy that is so fantastic for the team Merriekh. And really Merriekh has so fine and seeing this game. Let us see the jubilation. I think today Kerry Mangar did not perform and did not even take any moment to play, but really much appreciation goes to Ghazala to defend themselves so hardly and also giving them a lot of pressure for this game. Full time, Merriekh 2, Ghazala 0.
SSFA في جنوب السودان. مرحبا بكم من جديد. معنا كوتش إدموند بعد نهاية المباراة الدراماتيكية التي انتهت بفوز مريخ بانتي بهدفين مقابل هدف. مرحبا بك كوتش إدموند من جديد.
مرحبا بكم ومرحبا مجددا للجمهور بتاعتنا وفي جمهور الفريقين وفوا بحضورهم، وده شيء جميل جدا في نهاية كأس الجنوب. ده يمكن أجمل خاص على مستوى الجماهير، على مستوى التجربة تقريبا يعني. شكرا.
في الشوط الأول قدم مريخ أداء نوعا ما بشكل متوازن، قدر إنه يسجل هدف. في الشوط الثاني في أول 7 دقائق مريخ أضاف هدف الثاني وقلل من هزوز فريق الغزالة في حز اللقب هذا المرة.
سي أبروما يتعامل في المباراة بذكاء ويعرف قوة بتاع الغزالة ويعرف أساس إنه الغزالة لازم يعود، فحاول إنه يقتل المباراة في أول 10 دقائق. يعني باغت الغزالة ومفترض الغزالة كان هو اللي باغت المريخ، لكن أبروما كان ذكي سجل هدف في الدقيقة السابعة. يمكن هو القتل الرتم المباراة، لكن أكثر ما عجبني في شخصية الغزالة إنه قعد ثاني للمباراة وأجوب المباراة وسجل هدف تقلص الفارق. ويمكن أخطاء بتاع الغزالة استمرارية في الكرة خلف الدفاع، لأنه ما فيها دقة، ما فيها كونكشن بين المنفس والملتقي. ده للأداء مشكلة لفريق الغزالة، لكن شاهدنا غزالة يمكن في 25 بعد 30 دقيقة غزالة يتحسن، بدل أساسينه جاب جون تقلص الفارق في الدقيقة 33 يتحسن نوعا ما. يعني نقول مبروك للمريخ، والغزالة على الكثير أساسينه يتعامل فيها في لأنه أساسينه ماشي قابل بطولة كبيرة جدا. مثل لازم يتم تحسين بتاعه أساسينه تقدم مباراة جميلة جدا للجمهور بتاعك في المباراة القادمة إن شاء الله.
الغزالة أجرى تغيير في خط المقدمة، دخول منار، خروج لاعب وسط جاستن، لكن لو شاهدنا بأنه التغيير دخول منار ما أضاف أي شيء في الشكلية بتاعت الفريق هجوميا. فريق هجوميا ظهر بشكل فردي أكثر من كونه إنه منظومة جماعية.
زي ما قلت لك أبروما يتعامل بمباراة بذكاء كبير جدا وتكتيك عالي جدا، لأنه هو الكرة الأول اللي تعادل فيها مع الغزالة قرق خطوط الغزالة ويعرف إنه الغزالة الناحية الهجومية بتاعه قوية جدا، عشان كده يتعامل يعني الدفاع. شوف وجود دومينيك موجود وارتكاز، وحتى التبديل بتاع رقم 24 ده اساس انه ابروما كش الشوط الثاني اساس انه يقتل الرتم بتاع المباراه الفريق الغزالة، لانه عارف الغزالة شباب وسريعين في تحولات السريعه. اساس كده ابروما يتعامل اصابه المهمه فعلا دكتور منار. يمكن انا شاهدنا منار قبل مباراتين او 3 مباريات من حسن مباراه في الدوري، منار كان عنده اصابه ويمكن ما اخذ شفاء كافي اساس انه يوصل للمباراه بمستواه المحدود اللي انا عارفين منار، لكن لو كانوا في مستواه وفي وضع طبيعي اكيد منار كان هيعمل اضافه كبيره جدا لنادي المريخ.
في هذا المباراة 3 تواجد مع فريق المريخ 3 مرات متتالية. المرة الأولى خسر أمام جاموس، والمرة الثانية أيضا خسر أمام جاموس، ودي المرة الثالثة توج باللقب للمرة الأولى على مستوى أندية من مدينة بانتي. أما بالنسبة للغزالة ده برضو حضور الثالث وكله كان هو قاعد يكون فيه الوصيف. ما هو ما يحتاج غزالة في لمواصلة في السنوات المقبلة لحظ هذا البطولة بالتحديد؟
خلينا نبدا بالمريخ اول. يمكن انت المريخ كسر بطولتين مرات سابقه لانه كان العقليه، لكن الاداره فكر اساسا انه هذا العقليه لا ما ممكن يستمر، اساسا انه خير من العقليه. وشهادت المريخ في هذا الموسم المدرب اللعيبه الطاقم الفني يعني خير في العقليه بتاعه. نفس حاجه برا محتاج نادي غزاله اساسا انه يحسن في مستوى بتاع الاداء بتاعه، لانه هسه لو شاهدنا غزاله عنده مشكله يمكن في دكه البدلاء. غزالة على ان يحسن الشيء ده في التسجيلات الجايه ان شاء الله، ويحسن الدقه الفنيه بخطوط معينه اساس انه يا دي التفاصيل الصغيره والفوارق البسيطه يمكن المريخ يتفوق فيها شنو على فريق الغزالة. لكن لو كان في تساوي، لانه لو حسيت لو شاهدنا مباراه يمكن بدنيا او مستوى اللياقه بدنيا نلقى فريق مريخ ويمكن افضل من غزالة في النهايه بدنيا ونهايه التحامات. فدي ده نقصان كان حصل اصل التفاصيل بتاع اساسينو المريخ يتفوق. فعلى نادي الغزالة او اداره نادي الغزالة عليه يحسن هذه الجوانب ويستعين بلاعيبه لهم خبره ولاعيبه ما شاء الله. اكيد هنشوف غزالة اجمل واقوى في الموسم القادم ان شاء الله.
غزالة في الشوط الثاني ظهر بشكل التنظيم على مستوى بتاع الخطوط كان افضل من المريخ، كان الاكثر استحواذا. المريخ كان بيعتمد على التحولات، الاستغلال بتاع المساحات بالتحولات، كان بيستخدم دائما مهاجم اللي هو رقم 17 اللاعب ماشا كمحطة هجومية، بالتالي قدر يستثمر الفرصة دي لحد ما قدر انه يسجل الهدف الثاني. غزالة رغم الاستحواذ لكن المبادرة الهجومية والوصول إلى المرمى كان ضعيف جدا.
هو سيء كلامك صح. خلينا نتكلم عن نادي غزالة بالذات في ناحية الهجومية من تحول الدفاع للهجوم. يعني أنا اليوم متحير منو سان اللعب بالتحديد في فريق الغزالة. يعني أنا ما قاعد أشوف الاستفادة بطريقة كبيرة جدا رغم وجود ديفيد في أرض الملعب ورغم وجود شدير في أرض الملعب، لكن ما قاعد نشوف الفعالية. يعني هاكي يا محايا مساسين نسجل الهدف ده ما شفناه. فعلى يعني أنا زي ما قلت لك الغزالة محتاج حاجات كثير جدا عشان يحسن الموضوع ده في الموسم القادم. اكيد هنشوف غزال بشخصيه كبيره جدا، له تاريخ له مكانه كبيره جدا، ونشوفه في نهايات ثانيه قادمه ان شاء الله.
شكرا جزيلا كوتش ادمون، وحنقابل ان شاء الله بعد تتويج فريق المريخ اللقب الاول على مسيره نادي المريخ بنتي وغزاله كوصيف لمره ثانيه على مستوى بتاع التاريخ. شكرا جزيلا مشاهدينا الكرام، سنتحول سريعا الى المناسب بتاع التجويد لفريق المريخ. شكرا جزيلا.
السادة المشاهدين قناة SSBC SSFA، في هذه اللحظات سنستقبل وزيرة الشباب والرياضة هونربل أتونغ والمنيانغ. في هذه اللحظات ستتحدث قليلا في هذه المناسبة. هذه اللحظات سوف نستقبلها، كونوا في هذا البث المباشر معنا. هاي امشي جيب الناس، امشي جيبون بول. هاي امسك لي كده خلينا نشوف.
Okay, now ladies and gentlemen, let us receive the trophy. Joseph Odong, the former captain of Nasir FC and former bright star in the
Tell us how you're feeling. This big reception to you also.
First of all, I'm very honored and very happy to have attended the South Sudan Cup. This is the final.
Presentation of the trophy. And that is the South Sudan Cup.
Still very loud.
And also we have the individual awards.
Today I must say that I'm honored to have attended this final cup of South Sudan football. Since I took over the office, this is my first ever game that I've attended between Merriekh and Ghazala. And it reminded me of those days when we were in university, whereby we used to watch sports. And from what I saw today, the boys team did very well. They performed very well, but at the end of the day, there has to be a winner. Somebody has to win because it is the final. And the best team today won. But I'm very proud of them. And we will always support sports in general. And in this case, the football team. And the reason being, it is one area where we feel that our youth can be united. Because when you look at all these teams, you find that they are from different tribes and different states who competed until they reached today. So this is one thing that we must focus on and support as government and as people of South Sudan, because it unites our youth. What is also important is to make sure that we encourage our states and even at the national to leave some spaces for practice for sports, the open field. And because the reason being that we need to start training our youth or young children from an early age. So this is very important. Instead of coming to play when they are already older, it is good to start from the very beginning. By doing so, we'll have quality people who will be representing our country. So I will just conclude by saying that, of course, I appreciate the coaches, the referees, the South Sudan Football Federation president is here. for the job that they have done to ensure that these teams reach to where they are. So definitely, it was hard work. They went through hardships while they were training, and also they passed through different teams to reach to where they are. So thank you. Very loud.
Minister of Youth and Sports, Republic of South Sudan, to the podium. I would like to also invite Mr. Francis Amin Michael, President of South Sudan.
Yeah, thank you for the SSBC. اليوم نحن مبسوطين في الفاينل تاع ساوث سودان كاب وتحت ضيافة هذا الوزيرة تاع الشباب والرياضة ونتمنى التوفيق للكل يعني.
Allow me also to invite Mr. Ramadan, President of Ghazala Sports Club from Western Barat Ghazal. All are invited to the podium as we get wasegge site hatta Victory City. L'ultimo Taban Luis Haddaf Class Junior Sudan, the top scorer of the South Sudan Cup. Congratulations. Six goals in the one been given by one of our minister of youth and sports, Atom Pakmanya. Now up next, ladies and gentlemen, the best player of the South Sudan Cup. The prize in the award of the best player of this edition of the South Sudan Cup is going to Ghazala Marshall, and the sponsor of the team. After Class Junior Sudan, Ghazala Marshall, congratulations, Ghazala Marshall from the Sports Club of the team. The best player of the tournament. Congratulations. And I believe the award will be given by President of South Sudan Football Federation, Mr. Francis Amin Martin. Jaizat Abdullah Ifrit Butula President of Sudan, the Ghazala Marshall, Wise Nalimaha, Merriekh Sudan, and Kuratan of Stars Francis and Michael. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the best keeper of the tournament, Abdul Haris Marwa, Butula, Wahia, none other than Daniel Magod, the best keeper. Abdul Haris Marwa, Butula, Daniel Magod, well, ladies and gentlemen, while the best goalkeeper is receiving his prize, we would like to invite to the podium the representative of the Dash Bet Company, the official sponsors of the final match. To the podium, please, you're welcome to the podium, the official sponsor of this final match and the representative of the Dash Bet Company. We'll have to also invite you to the podium. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to announce and declare the best head coach, the best coach of the tournament, Abdul Mudari Butula. Abdul Mudari is none other than Ibrahim Hussein, Abdul Mudari from Butula Class Junior Sudan, Mudari Ibrahim Hussein al-Marufi Oklahoma, لاعب فريق مريخ السوداني ومدربهم السابق والآن مدرب فريق مريخ بلجي. ألف مبروك إبراهيم حسين للإنجاز a very great موسم جميل جدا لفريق مريخ وفريق المدرب إبراهيم حسين. Officials of this final match, I would like to invite Santino Abdulgak as assistant referee, Nelson Pene, assistant referee, Daniel Lasso, as second assistant referee, Shakir Sebi, fourth official, and Sebi Repent as the referee's assessor, and the match commissioner will have to go to the podium to receive their medals for their well done today in this final. Many thanks to the officials, to all our referees for your great effort and great job. We'd like to give applause to the referees committee and commission and the federation for always making a very great job and making our referees fit and ready for each and every day. Now, let's get ready now to the second place, the runners up. Prepare very quickly. We are behind the time, the rain is coming. I believe a very big rain is coming. Let's get things chop as we go and celebrate somewhere. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to introduce and announce the runners-up, the second place, also European name of this Sudan Cup edition 2025-2026, and that is none other than Ghazala team of wow, winning the gold, the silver medals. I mean, bronze and silver medals to Ghazala Sports Club of wow. Let's hurry up, fighters and Ghazala. You have been very good today. You look very nice. You play very professional football. But of course, football always is a luck. And football, we believe one team has to be a winner. But today, it's a Merriekh. Next season, you might be the winner. Thank you so much for the great performance. We appreciate your effort. You made the final day to be a very professional one, and we enjoy you see playing. Thank you so much, Ghazala, all the way from Western Valley, Ghazala, from Wow City. Wow, and Hanafu Medina Kariada, Medina Mashura, Arufa Kariada. Next time you come back more stronger as you keep for this momentum. For today only, just for today, you did not make it, but we believe next time you're gonna make it, and all the teams that participated in this, we trusted that next time will be you celebrating and winning the trophy. شكرا جزيلا وكمان بنقول مبروك لكل الفرق اللي بتنافس في كاس جنوب السودان. فريق الغزالة اليوم كان جميل جدا وكنتما مميزين، واليوم كان جميل بكم، مستوى مميز، مستوى جميل، ولكن في كرة القدم هنالك فايز واحد فقط. اليوم كان فريق المريخ، وإن شاء الله المرة الجاي في المرة المقبل ستكونون أنتم الأبطال. Thank you so much for a great performance right here today. It was a very great performance. حضرت فريق غزالة ونحن نستعيد للتتويج البطل. We are getting ready to crown the champions. We are about to give the trophy. We are about to declare who are the winners, who are going home with the trophy, who is going to celebrate, who is going to get the winning of the 70 golden medal for today. And of course, it's none other than a team that is pretty red and yellow, a team that their long efforts stay in the sky, and today is their day. We are celebrating them, we are happy because of them, and we will have to, of course, give them all the honor and give them all the celebration for being the deserved champions and the winners. For Ghazala for today, Manesh, next time you will be right here and then of course taking the gold and the trophy. Not only Ghazala but all the teams that made it through this tournament and participated here. Go back and work very hard, double your effort. Next season come more stronger, better, much prepared, much ready to win and to compete. Now ladies and gentlemen, allow me to introduce and to declare, to announce the winners of the 2025-2026 champions of the South Sudan National Cup, none other than Merriekh team of the team from University. trophy just for today. DJ, you can give us the celebration sound as the champions are about to receive their awards. DJ, put us in a mood of celebration. Yes, we get to celebrate with the champions. Well, congratulations once again, Merriekh Sports Club event team, and a very big congratulations to Honorable William the President. I believe he must be the happiest person right now as the team celebrates and achieve. And of course, at the level of the Premier League, they also recognize. We are going to have a group photo. A session for group photo. Please arrange yourself, players. And team players, arrange yourself. We would like to have a historic photo of this event. Yes, we have the leadership present. Yes. Francis Amin Michael, President and the boss of football in the country. And of course, Honorable Minister Atom Falmanian, Minister of Youth and Sports, and Honorable Intisar, Minister of Minister of Parliamentarian Affairs, Central Victoria State, and the President of Merriekh Sports Team, Honorable Ilman Tab, also in that particular photo. With that, ladies and gentlemen, you're capturing of our event right here. A lot of thanks and appreciation to the Dash Bet Company for making our day very colorful. Shukran Katir Lekul al-Munazimin, thanks to the organizers, thanks to the National Competitions Committee, the members of the entire committee, and thanks to the South Sudan Football Federation. We would like to also give appreciation to the team protocol, to the team SWAT, and also to all the organizers, not forgetting all the media houses. We would like to thank you so much for always being available and wishing everyone participated in the organizing of this event. And of course, that brings us to the end of the event. Have a lovely evening. Bye bye for now. Till we meet again some other time. Let's get celebration get on. Thank you. Shukran.
Thank you.